Welcome everybody to Crusader Kings 3, the Princes of Darkness mod. So, for my regular channel viewers, this is the first time this is going to be going up on the channel. And some of you have been interested in seeing me do a CK3 run, and since we're taking a break from Grand Tactician, there's going to be a perfect time to do that. So we're going to be starting a new game here. We're going to be on Iron Man mode. So all decisions are final. And we're actually going to play on normal. I think this, I play tested this mod a little bit, and it can be, I play tested as a human. Trying to be an independent hunter, and it kind of kicked my ass. We are running a one mod on top of this, and that is the Rice mod, plus the patch to make it work with Princes of Darkness, and that's about it. So, we're going to be creating our own ruler. And I want to play as a hunter who was turned as a vampire against their will. So I spend my life hunting vampires just to get turned into one. And we'll slowly use the time that we have to enact our vengeance on the world. So, best thing is, there's several bloodlines available to us. I do believe I want to be a Bruja, because they're more combat-oriented. Even a Ventru would be good, because I want to be an Italian. I do believe the Ventru mostly control Italy right now. What do we have here? There's no sort of independent. Not really liking that. I don't want to start as an independent. That's not something I want to start as. We have a Duchess here. The Ventru. Actually, let's see at Modena. What we got here? Vampire Tremere Clan. I want to play out of Verona, as that's where my family in Italy is, basically from this region right here. There's more down this way, towards the mountains. De La Sombra. He's a Ventru, where puts us in Duce Milano. Mies. Been through. It's a ghoul. I should take over his lands. He's a ghoul. Nobody's gonna miss him. Nosferatu. He's Via Christi. Really? Canaanites who were Christians in life may choose to adhere to the path of Christ under the assumption that God's plan for this world includes vampires, and remaining obedient to his will help them control the beast. Okay. All these are East Panaculum, which is close to what I want. I want to be Redempti. You know what? I think there was a good spot up here. Brixton's actually an independent hunter. Frederick von Morneau of Brixton. I tried playing as him and got my ass absolutely handed to me, because you're by yourself surrounded by vampires. And my ass absolutely handed to me. Who's up here in Groningen? Yeah, I think this is it, actually. We'll go from right here. So she's a Bruja. Protected la Donna de Sforza. She's Promethean, not a big deal, but she's Italian, which we want to be. And we're going to say she's the one who turned us. Very young for a vampire. She's only 137, so 137-year-old vampire turning a hunter. Not so sure about that, but we'll roll with it. He's a Malkavian. We're surrounded by a Nosferatu, been through Malkavian. What is this over here? Independent? Maybe we start as an independent vampire, but no, we're going to go with return. We're a returned hunter, so we got to start out underneath somebody. And she's a Bruja in charge of a duchy. What about the kingdom? She's a Ventru. Okay, so we'll start here. I guess we take Groningen, or do we go with Zoller and place ourselves in the center of the duchy? You know what? I kind of like that idea. Let's put ourselves in the center of the duchy. We'll kick the Nosferatu out. 779 years old, so yeah, let's get rid of the more powerful person and take his fief from him. Let's go create our own ruler. Male, heterosexual. And where is the... The road to heaven? Yes. Via Redemptio. Via Redemptio is an aggressive deviation from Via Panaculum. They accept that they have been cursed by God for their sins and must atone, but won't hesitate taking aggressive action against demons and sinners to redeem their souls. So you get Unrelenting Faith, which is +4 prowess, +2 faith hostility advantage. Exaltation of Pain, so torturing prisoners earns us piety instead of costing piety. Adherents are resistant to the negative effects of being tortured. Can decide to perform self-mutilation and earning piety at the cost of getting wounded. Makes sadistic a virtue. So, And Moments of Truth. Gives access to special stress relief possibility where you can change your traits. Flash of Inspiration, a message from the higher powers. In any case, such momentous event can change any individual to their core. Culture. I'm going to be Italian. There is Latin, Italian. I think the Duchess is Italian, so it works out. We will be Grandpa. Of the House Grumpy. And what should our motto be? I know. For whiskey and a woman. There we go. Give me coat of arms. Pattern. Red and black. I like that. Emblems. What do we have for Bruja? Not really digging these. Gold with a silver flame, and the red and black. That doesn't. I'm not really a fan of that. Let me see if I can find something that's close to. The red and black is actually my family colors. Let's see if I can find. There we go. It's kind of close. Let's go. Good background. Let's go solid red. And pure black. There we go. Black rabbit. Call it a black rabbit dog. All right. So, we're going to make ourselves my age right now. So, make ourselves 42. A little long in the tooth for a hunter. That's how we got caught. Give ourselves... At 42, we should be a famous champion at this point. Be a vampire. We're going to give ourselves the hunter trait. So I did come and look first. And there is a thing as a turn to hunter, but you can't give it yourself as a trait. So Maybe as a vampire I could pick hunter and it'll show me as a turned hunter. Because it's not pickable as far as last time I looked. I didn't see it. And being a turned hunter just makes other hunters hate you more. This is all the standard stuff down here. Okay. Alright, so we're vampire, hunter, or bruja. We're going to make ourselves the weakest vampire that we can. We'll call ourselves a 13th generation. And now, I think we go with celerity, which makes us move fast, which I think is some most vampire lore I think most vampires have. And potence for the +2 prowess, because vampires also have the increased strength. That leaves us with 108 points to play with. I'm not sure there's anything else here I want to pick up. We are a vampire. We're going to be around a while, so bring everything to 10 and see what we got to play with. Because I'm going to keep us within the 400 point limit. Prowess, I want this to be very, very high. There we go. 10 across the board, 30 prowess, 398 to 400. So there's nothing else we can add in there. So change our appearance now, make him look a little more like we do. Italians are Mediterranean. Let's see if we can't find something. Kind of resembles how we look. Facial structure looks fairly close. Let's go to try to get some hazelish hairstyle. Where is the fade? They had a lot of haircuts, but I always go with the ones I prefer the most, which is a fade, and go to regular beard, which is the full beard. Not the big bushy one, that's not it. Huh. Oh, hell no. You're not very Italian. Yeah, full beard. There we go. Actually, I gotta go back to color. Black would it be? Black on gray because of the age, which is perfect. It's basically how I look now, so that's kind of perfect. That's actually fairly close, honestly. Not too far off. Oh, I didn't pick any personality traits. Ah. So. We'll go brave. Why is this shown as red? It should be shown as a green. Because of the religion I picked. Sadistic's supposed to be a virtue. Go with zealous. I think we might as well go with gregarious here. Let's go with gregarious. Okay, we got to drop 98 points off. So I think that's coming out of prowess, which we can always improve later. 399 to 400. Marshall's at 14. I kind of want that higher. I don't need such a high intrigue. Diplomacy. 17, 403. Take one more off of diplomacy. Marshall, brings us back to 403. One stewardship brings us to 399. I want the average learning, because that will help us in the long run. And the rest of this I can kind of pick up along the way. So, yeah, I think we'll roll with that. We are a freshly born vampire. Okay, did not give us the turn hunter trait. Maybe it'll change once I hit play. Let's get going here. Once again, we are playing on Iron Man, so all decisions are final. There we go. Let's slow hit play and let things start up. Okay, so I can't. So you can be a vampire and a hunter called a San Benito. This is something I don't know, but the year is not late enough for it. All right. So we got to be vampire. Okay. That's another mod I'm using, the Better Barbershop. Keep current age. I like the way I look. I'm going to choose who I am related to. Vampires are my prey. I do not have a nickname yet. Land of Kings and Warlocks. The undisputed heart of Clan Ventrue. Germany is finally in the hands of Hardstadt. Still, even his rule isn't unchallenged by pretenders like Julia Anastasia of Western Germany or the elusive Ilse Reinegger of Brandenburg. To the south, the usurpers of Clan Tremere have a precarious position, with the vicious Sinise of Eastern Europe closing fast on their strongholds. Their defensive accord to mighty Ventrue is perhaps their only lifeline. Close by lies Alexander of Paris, the exiled prince of France. A powerful vampire in his own right, but alone politically. Hardstadt must act quickly, pulling the ambitions of his child, Jürgen von Verden, destroying Julia's and Ilse's power bases and securing his eastern front with or without the Tremere's help. Germany will be the crown jewel of Clan Ventrue, or Burn Trine. Rome is a fading memory. The future is here. Let's see how that plays out politically. I can create a coterie. I don't want to do that at this time. Going on a journey for a hunt. There, no lifestyle chosen. Okay, so I think I want to start with choleric. Maybe. What I want to do is start with choleric, because this gives us some good combat traits. So we're going to focus on potence for the +1 prowess, +11 experience a month in choleric blood. Because there are some very good perks here. Changing our visage, so we can look at like different people. Soaring leap, lethal body, increased chance to wound enemy characters during a battle. Rapid reflexes, cat's grace, fleetness. Some of these things are very, very powerful. But we'll definitely be running down the potency track off the top. Prowess +3. Brutal feed unlocks a dual move. Uncanny grip. Draft and might. +10% night effectiveness. There's some powerful, powerful things down this tree right here. As a former hunter, I think potency is the way we want to go. We want to be able to smash our enemies. Empty council position. My spy master left. Gerlach, you suck, but you're available because you're already my steward. You're my marshal. No one else is at this point, so you suck, Gerlach, but the job's yours. Alright, what do we got here? We got 37 gold, we're making 1.6 a month. 450 prestige, making 0.38 a month. 202 piety, making 208 a month. 2 a month, that's actually pretty damn high. It's actually pretty damn high. What's this? Sewer sidekicks, building. Building is able because the holder must have Call the Wild, Master of Snakes, or Mother of Monsters perk. The holder's dynasty have Legacy of Odin, Legacy of Angawar, Legacy of Dergis Sin. So, can I change this? Do I have enough money to change this? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to immediately go for a blood tax. You're making sure that your mortals are working, quite literally, until their last breath. Tax plus 0.5 a month. Development declines 0.10% a month. And popular opinion minus 10, but I just need the money right now. So I'll go with that. Counselors. So first thing we're going to do. Who are we surrounded by? We get a County of Württemberg. The Vent Through Vampire. We have Baden. He's a Toreador. Oh, and he actually has some lore, so he's been around a while. Yeah, 1,000 years old. Hohenberg is controlled by an 86-year-old countess. Vampire, lunatic. Malkavian. Ooh. 220, 215 levies, 5 champions, 100 pikemen. What do I have? I have pikemen and I have bowmen. I can raise one more regiment. We need mangonels. Those are 66 gold, so we have to hang off on that. Nominate success for the Duchy of Swabia. I'll nominate myself. Who doesn't vote for themselves, damn it? Let's take a look at my champions. What do I got here? Oh, dear God, no. Forbid, 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 forbid. And forbid. If you're a vampire and you got less than 20 martial, you are not surviving on the battlefield. So that just knocks me down to 2 champions. That's fine. We'll pick up more. We will pick up more. We have the rest of our unlife to figure this out. Alright. What do we got going on here? A few champions, I know that. Great an accolade. Here right now. Fixing that building. You have to station some men at arms. Active elections. Duchy of Swabia, which I already voted in. And every time I think my phone's on silent. Ugh. Thieves of the Black Cross, which we are in. I'm not one of the electors, so why is it showing me... I shouldn't be seeing these 2 votes if I'm not an elector. No player error, that will be worked on in time. Hopefully somebody with good stats crosses our realm that we'll be able to abduct and turn. But for right now, I think we focus on the County of Hohenberg here. Your parent. Agnes, who's 107. She's 11th generation vampire. Okay, that makes sense. 11th and 12th generation. There we go. That makes sense. And I said, let me pick my parents, but it didn't let me. Okay. Alright, so we already shot up to 40 prowess. 18 martial, which is... I like that to be a little higher. 11 stewardship, 9 intrigue, 10 learning, and 10 diplomacy. What we do need to do now is... Certify Immortal. Beatrix, who is 17. Let's certify her. We don't know what type of blood she has yet. We have to take a little nippy nip for blood to find out what she has. So hopefully it's choleric. I'm hoping. So that's the only way we gain experience in those blood traits is by drinking blood of that type. Go on a journey to hunt, but I think that takes... So I need choleric. I'm not sure what produces what. Let's go for warriors. 75 prestige. Let's see what we get. Council invitation. You've been a loyal and devoted subject, and I wish to reward you for your service mechanisms. I hereby offer you the position of Chancellor of Swabia. I will accept that. I will accept. That gives me +1 prestige a month, fellow vassal opinion +10, monthly diplomacy lifestyle experience +10%. Good. Though honestly, the marshal's no, it's 4. That should be the marshal. She does not like me. Or she doesn't like the Countess or the Duchess. I'm not sure which. But she's the one we're focusing on right now. Anyway, speaking of which, Court Chaplain, get me a claim on that county. Ernest Luca, what are you? You're a vampire, you're a Ventru. 12th generation. You're a generation older than me. Mr. Michael. Human. Tough soldier, flexible leader. Even with these traits, humans take a massive hit to their prowess and all their skills in this mod. Because he's immortal, he's -7. So even the modifiers he's receiving being a tough soldier and a flexible leader, yeah. Court Chaplain Glacinta, she is an 8th generation Malkavian. Possessed, awesome. Baron Tixoni, 11th generation Toreador. Okay, my vassals are all but 2 of my vassals are tougher than me. That's great. That's awesome. I gotta be worried about my own vassals. That's awesome. Let's speed this clock along, try and get that money built up. Nothing like starting out as a new ruler and having to be in fear of everybody. But I'm a former hunter, I fear no one. Alright, low blood tax is constructed in Zalern. Popular opinion is going to drop, but... Money, money, money. Money is what we need. I'm going to get there pretty quick. You can earn... It seems like you can earn money fairly quickly in this mod. You just can... So she became a member of our herd. What type of blood do you have? Phlegmatic. I don't want phlegmatic. But it's intense, which is good. So we'll actually get a lot of points out of that. So she'll give us points in phlegmatic. She already gave us 50 from just taking a nip out of her. So we'll quickly unlock from there. I want choleric. We have Sigismund here. 4 prowess, misguided warrior, unyielding defender, albino. We have Ermengarde. Tough soldier, open terrain expert. Plus, she actually has 1 prowess. +2 from the sadistic, +2 from being vengeful. Benedicta. Bernhard. I think she looks like... Ermengarde looks like our best choice here. Let's give her a little nippy nip. You attract your prey. You take the first bite and she succumbs to the kiss. How much blood will you drink? She has choleric. It's negligible, but she has it. That's what I'm looking for. That'll give me 60 choleric. Let's just take a sip, and then we can hertify her later. Actually, I can probably do it right now. No, I don't want to hertify him. But she also became one of my champions. I don't want her as a champion. She does not have the prowess for it. I don't need one of my herd dying in combat for no reason. Blackmail. Greetings, my liege. My regrets has come to this. I know of your preferred diet. If you wish for my silence, you will do as I say. I'll give him the hook. I don't need people knowing that I like to drink on other vampires. Even though I haven't done it yet, I did pick it. Alright, we can get ourselves a regiment of mangonels now. Let's get that. And let's station the pikemen. Right now. I didn't even see what... Look at the buildings we got. What's this? Subtle merchant influence. What I do need... I got the pikeman station. Do I have something that'll give me a plus up strength on pikemen? I think there's something for that. Influencing the night watch. Local garrison could be a welcome asset for your personal retinue's training and, well, feeding. You have to pull some strings to make it happen, though. So minus 0.2 tax a month, but spearmen get plus 10 damage and plus 10 toughness. 180 gold. That's what I want. That's going to take a while. So 2 things. I actually need improved bowmen also. Improved bowmen are very good too, because they are good at countering a lot of the vampires' minion regiments, which I don't think we are allowed to get any of those yet. No, but vampires do get types of minion regiments, and bowmen are good counters for them, especially like the bats and wolves and stuff like that. Bowmen are very good counters for that. He's saying I can hunt in my capital again. So yeah, let's go for another hunt. Let's find us another warrior. Try to get some more choleric blood. And I just realized I still have this running on 1x speed. Ah. War declared on Liege. What's going on here? Protected Adana de Spores are being attacked by leader Anastasio von Parma. Anastasio von Parma, Voice of Torture. That's an interesting name. You are from outside of the dude. It's a liberty war. Okay. It's a liberty war. They have 1,000 soldiers. Our Duchess has 570. I'm still raising this regiment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join my liege. I think would be helpful for us. And I join the war. And she has accepted us. Michael Scott, the science advisor and court astrologer of Emperor Frederick II, is a strange Englishman named Michael Scott. This evidently learned individual is often accused of black magics, since he would seem to know more about the inner workings of the world than anyone should. As far as you can tell, though, he is not possessed by any supernatural force yet. His knowledge of heaven and God is of special interest to you, being cursed by the Creator himself. And your Scott would be an asset in this endeavor. Separating him from the Emperor's court and faking his death as an accident wouldn't be easy, but is in your power. He's a sorcerer, which is a crime to my religion. 17 learning, though. 13 stewardship, 15... Oh, I kind of want him. But it's going to be a problem with him being a sorcerer. So we're going to pass up on this guy. Who grabbed him? He's now an 8th generation vampire. The Mies grabbed him. So where is he? He's far enough away where he's not going to be concerned. They're marching south of us, so let's start raising our forces. Let's see if the Duchess gets into another battle after this one and then go join her. They're marching past to the capital. We can meet them there. We'll have the defense bonus. We'll see how we do in our first combat. I do want to claim all of Swabia, but just give me Hohenberg for now. And they are one of the upstarts, so that's even better. Alright, let's get you started on converting faith of my county, even though my mistress will probably start changing that. Now, if I go into attack, see, she has cultist skirmishers. I can't raise that yet. If I go in here for an attack, will she join us? Chances are even. Oh, I am in debt. Shit. Are you going to come join us? Please tell me you're coming to join us. Yes, she is. Good. We have a much better commander advantage, but they have 12 champions. That's the problem. Champions are everything, but our champions are better. There we go. Champion Sensor Iolus Rufus and also wounded Odellis. There we go. Look at this beatdown. Champions are everything in this mod. They are everything. We lost 403 soldiers. They lost 411. That shows you how deadly champions are. Until you get improvements on your men-at-arms units. And your levies take even more of a hit than usual. They are literally strictly cannon fodder. Enemy combatants captured. We captured Winfrieda, Count Lyle Fustenberg. Nice. That should give us some money at the end of the war. Let's go meet this guy. Oh, he's got 5 champions. That's probably not going to be a good idea. Let's avoid that and go into the siege out here. take a look at the details, though. Champions. So that's our Ulysses Rufus Nassau Baden has 35 kills. Baroness Luca Varingen 15. Baron Tascany has another 15. Beltica has 21, 20, 15. Baroness Constance well, was killed, but she only had 2 prowess, but that's why she went after her death. Killed her. Oh, they had a lot of champions fighting that should not be champions. Ooh. Our 9 champions got a total of 113 kills. Most of them coming from my 2 champions. Bowman got 57 and lost 48. Pikeman got 12, lost 8. Levy's got 6 and lost 106. Bolta's got 6 and lost 12, and Mangonels were not involved. That shows you how powerful that your knights are. They have to be powerful. How's this siege looking? 4 months. Speed this along. I could have joined the Independence faction, but I think making our mistress happy with us is we're role-playing her as our mistress or our mother, founding vampire. It's a good idea. Because helping her right now helps us. It'll help us take control eventually. Alright, plus 74. Let's siege that down. Do you have any gold we can take from them? 15 gold. I want that 15 gold. Dropping the bucket to what I owe. There we go. On the hunt. Wandering the streets of Zollern to find a number of mortals nearby that would be vulnerable to my machinations. Only have time to pursue one. Beatrix. 3 martial. Balder, 1 martial, no prowess. Elga, 5 prowess, 5 marshals, 6 stewardship. Federica, 30, 4 marshal. You're looking mighty tasty. Agnes, 7 martial, 5 diplomacy, 3 stewardship, 1 prowess. Let's take a look at how you taste. You attract your prey. You take the first bite. She succumbs to the kiss. How much blood will you drink? And she has... Okay, so we need warriors with choleric resonance. She has once again, it's a negligible. But that's fine. Gives us points. That's what we need. How long will it take us to finish this siege? 5 months. Finish first. I'll serve them. Once. It's a race to the finish line. Who will win their siege first? I really want that 15 gold. We need it right now. I'm really hoping to finish the siege. Oh, they're not going to come down and attack us. That's good. And they finish their siege first. Herd feeding samurai earn 120 resonance experience from feeding. Okay. Here we go. We get that 15 gold. Let's go help her siege this down. The war's at 100%, so please end it. We are winning. There we go. Victory in the Liberty War. We have beaten down those dirty, nasty rebels. Looks like we gained some prestige out of that. Disband our our troops, start saving ourselves some money. Nice, quick, easy war right off the start. Let's take a look at our prisoners. Yeah, one. Winfrida, 24. Human. She's ill. You pay a ransom for her. No, you will not. She's not worth anything. No, I don't want to hurt her. Just execute her. Elizabeth of Hungary. A minor rival of yours recently made a move against Conrad von Marburg, renowned inquisitor and erstwhile mentor of the recently departed Saint Elizabeth of Hungary. The fool was crushed, but the aftermath is messy, with trails leading to more clues about the Canaanite conspiracy. One of those is a young woman, another pupil of the Inquisitor, who witnessed firsthand the gifts of Cain. Making her disappear would cause suspicion, but could be useful, both as a strike against the Inquisition and as a potential embrace candidate. Strangely enough, the woman is also named Elizabeth and seems to be the age a saint should be at this point. Perhaps Conrad had secrets of his own. Elizabeth the Saintly Pawn. Astute intellectual, good. I can use someone with 14 learning. She's got 10 stewardship, 15 diplomacy. $150 prestige, 50 gold. We'll spend the prestige. I got the prestige. I want her. I could use her as a counselor. It's time to pull some strings. And let's sanguinate her. Negligible phlegmatic. I'll get 300 experience from that. I'll lose 500 piety for doing this because my faith values conscience. Who cares about piety when you're hunting vampires? I just killed an innocent. It kind of goes against what I stand for. That goes against what I stand for. I look nice and fat and happy. Look at that evil little that's an evil look right there. I'm an evil bastard. I can't believe I did that. I think we might end up straying from the path. Alright, courtiers. Where did you go? Elizabeth, you are definitely not going to be a champion. But we are going to embrace you. And that'll be a 100% success chance. Yes, nice. But right now, you're not a champion. We'll see once. Forbid. You're good. We'll forbid you. We'll see what happens once we embrace you. If you become a better vampire. I think that will be interesting. Let's see how she turns out. If she accepts the embrace. I said we had a 100% success chance, but you never know. We gotta get out of being broke so I can go after... Oh, she took the lands. She took the lands for herself. Can I request that? Let's take a look at her character's lore. Some of these characters do have built-in lore. Adana di Sforza. Adana is a petite blonde with narrow blue eyes and sharp features. Wearing immense clothes of rakish cut, one expects her to speak with a swashbuckler's accent. She acts as something of a devil's advocate, encouraging change, but not blind change. Adana often maneuvers others into declaring their positions, so she then may adopt an opposing stance. Okay. A die-hard Promethean, Adana is an astute politician and has earned the grudging respect of Herdestat, despite their clashing philosophies. Future fate and canon. Adana will become one of the founders of Camarilla, the first Bruja Justicar, and presumably a member of the powerful and reclusive inner circle of Camarilla. Okay. So she's supposed to live a very long and important life, but we'll try to ensure that does not happen. What are we going to do right now? She likes me plus 42. Can I... ask her for one of these titles? Apparently not. The three of us with unpressed claims. I have to hope she gives it away to somebody else. I spent all that money for a claim, and now I can't even press it because the Duchess controls it. If I go to war with her, she'll kick my goddamn ass. That's a problem. Right, who can we hurtify? I don't want to hurtify Michael. Stop showing me this guy. Because his blood can go in any direction. He's 5 across the board in 3 areas, 4 in another. He can go in any... let's take a look. I don't have to hurtify him. Speaking of which, it looks like we're gaining... We're at 692 experience to our first perk. Good. Very good. So that's going up fairly quickly. The Embrace. I have orchestrated events so that Elizabeth has fallen within my clutches. In a secluded place, she will not be able to escape. Shall I grant immortality, even if it means her damnation? Will she be grateful, or will she resent me forever? Did my sire have these thoughts? Embrace Elizabeth. You will kill Elizabeth and then transform her into a vampire. This will cost you piety, may increase your hunger, and may risk exposing the masquerade. I'll spend another 500 piety, so I'm an absolute bastard sinner. Yeah, because she's too strong. And she's now a vampire. Elizabeth, the Saintly Pawn. 14th generation vampire. In education, your new child has taken her first tentative steps into the night. Now experienced enough to understand how to feed, it will soon be time to begin a formal education, which will be very important for her future, but also for your relationship. What will your approach be? Teach her place. This education can provide obedient, if uninspired, child. Keep her close, but with some liberties. Balanced education. Elizabeth will figure it out on her own. With this education, Elizabeth's more likely to turn out good, but also more free-spirited. We'll keep her close, but with some liberties. Give her a balanced education. Bruja, 14th generation. She has presence, potence, and celerity. She is zealous, generous, and compassionate. Education, friendly child. Your progeny has adapted quite well to the unlife so far. You must admit that you feel an even stronger connection with her than you anticipated before the embrace. Perhaps this time, for once, your long nights of loneliness will be filled with newfound companionship. Me and Elizabeth become friends. Nice. That's good. I'm at negative 708 piety. Oh, good lord. Education, matters of faith. So far, your child has followed your faith, mostly because you said so. Obviously, though, she is far from understanding the inner workings of the beast and how to deal with it. You have to take some time to start this part of the teaching, or hire some learned practitioners of the road to help your progeny along. First thing to know is I'll gain 200 piety, but 38 stress. Or spend 100 gold, which I don't. I need the piety, and I can eat the stress gain. We can get rid of the stress somehow. We'll figure out a way. We will make it happen. We're on another hunt. Education, faithful child. Your child has easily adopted your own tenets as her faith. You are pleased by the progress shown so far and expect nothing more than continued improvement. As a successful teacher, you also attained a deeper understanding thanks to the shared experience. Another 200 piety, nice. Now, you can create a coterie. I think we'll call ourselves Hunters of the Blooded. I like that. Education, the presentation. It's time for your child to be formally presented to your court. Or is it? This traditional part of Canaanite society is fraught with both opportunities and dangers, as your courtiers and vassals will certainly look for any weakness worth exploiting in your new protege. You could skip the affair, but this won't reflect well on you. Behave yourself in there, daughter. We don't have much of a court or any allies. Who's north of us? Then through. 24 soldiers plus ours. What's she have? Education, scheming vassal. Your child made a small mistake during the presentation. Surprisingly, one of your vassals helped cover it up quickly enough to not have repercussions. You understand why when this scheming snake comes to you, telling you that you owe her now. Yeah, you won this round. I'll give you the weak hook. I'll give you the weak hook. Where are you going? Censorius Rufus Nasso, Mortal Swordmaker. Oh. Education, the end. You've done what you could. Your child has learned the ways of your condition, the methods to use to control the beast, and even how to approach the clans and their subtleties. Perhaps it will suffice, or perhaps you have created the most dangerous foe you will ever face. Time will tell, as it always does. You are no longer a helpless fledgling, but you are still my child. All right. This guy has some good lore here. Wow. We'll read his lore when it comes time for dealing with him, though. A lot of characters have, and somebody has a Paleio going on, and I was not invited. Really? My Duchess is holding a Paleio, and she did not invite me? I am so offended. I am offended. That's not cool. Oh wait, I do have an invitation. Ah, but it's too late now. The hunter hunted. For some time now, your entourage is abuzz with rumors of immortal hunting Canaanites around your area. Obviously, mortals have little luck in this endeavor most of the time, especially when they go to Lone Wolf Road, as this individual seems to do. What is interesting is that despite all these flaws, this hunter has shown some early success, and many dark alleys are safer because of him. He's elusive, though, and you're really unsure of where he will strike next, or even if he will at all. But you could keep agents close to the ground and attempt to track him down if you wanted. It is of no concern for me. I won't hear from him again. I want to know everything about him. Be warned, there could be serious consequences. Let's risk it. I want to know about this man. Alright, let's hit pause here. We do have the Paleio invitation. Travel time of 9 days. Yeah, let's go join it. I mean, it might be a good... Everybody's terrible. But she's got a speed of 3, so let's put her in charge. We're only going 2 counties. Cost me 2 gold, which I don't have, but that's fine. Participating in the Paleio. In anticipation for the Paleio, I reflect on how these races are an excellent opportunity for great houses like Grumpy to gain prestige and fame. As long as we participate in this competition by bringing one of our family's racehorses. That said, it is of course rather expensive to prepare horses for such a thing. And that is why we're only here to watch this time. I'm not paying any more gold because I don't have any more gold. We are just here to enjoy the race. Of travels to come. Journeying through Lupin, I passed by a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty Count. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. A strange woman has piqued the interest of my entourage. Am I willing to pay for this reading? Pay 5 gold. Have a chance of losing 10 stress and getting good omens. Not interested. I gained 38 stress because I'm zealous and gregarious. Seal the tent and have this witch burned. Carlotta is killed by you, you gain... You used a 50 piety, I'll gain 10 dread, and I'll gain another 5 stress, but that's easily handled. Burn the witch! Burn her! Growing the herd. You have to careful preparation and planning. You are springing the trap on your chosen target. They submit and willingly join your feeding stock. Another sheep to the herd. What are you? You're phlegmatic. Okay. Protected Adana Disforza's Paleio horse race. 20 days until it begins. Okay. Our intent is just to have fun. We're just here for the stress loss. You don't exactly have the blood I want. He'll die of old age eventually. I think I can have upwards of 4. I got 2 right now, so I can recruit more. Let's recruit someone else. Agnes. 70% chance. Let's go for her. See what type of blood she has. Got her little nippy nip in there. Have a nip of that blood like it's a good aged whiskey. Paleio horse race arrival. I'm now at Furstenberg, not a moment too soon. People here are buzz with excitement, scurrying back and forth to prepare for the Paleio. That'll be happening soon, while visitors arrive from far and near. Paleio is not just the race itself. The race is, after all, simply the culmination of a period of festivities. So there's a lot that needs to be done. This time, the Paleio is being held to commemorate an important anniversary in the civic history of Furstenberg. Let's get settled in and have fun. Lose some stress. That's why we're here. The hunter hunted too. The lone hunter causing a mess around your area is still eluding you, but you managed to have at least a general idea of his modus operandi. This understanding, you have devised 2 plans of action to mislead and hopefully capture this individual. Both plans will require you to pull some strings and are likely to attract unwanted attention on your operations. Can't back down now, though, as it seems that the hunter himself is closing in on your position as well. Confrontation is inevitable at this point. Set a trap for him, or a direct confrontation. Direct confrontation is more my style, so we'll go with that. Let's see what happens. Do we live? Do we die? Do we capture the hunter? And see if I can't turn him to my cause. Paleio horse race, offerter and banquet. Tonight, everyone here, including both residents of Furstenberg and visitors, is participating in the offerter, that is, the Promethean offering ceremony. So important is this ceremony that fines are imposed on local residents who fail to attend. Really? Okay. After a subsequent procession through town, which includes principles of faith, entertainers, and so on, we come to one of the major municipal buildings, where a grand banquet is hosted for a large group of esteemed guests, myself included. A wonderful, festive occasion. I have this going on while I'm being hunted in my own capital. I'm in 2 places at once. I left my clone behind. I'm sitting here talking and I just realized my microphone was on mute. Can't believe I did that. It is the morning of the holiday. We must all first witness another great procession before offering more tribute at a major refuge in Furstenberg. It's all nice and fun, but pales in comparison to the excitement of the Paleio. By the time the Paleio is about to start, the streets are lined with throngs of people from all walks of life, from beggars and peasants from the countryside to merchants and nobles like myself. As the horses line up, I see horses wearing gear decorated with the colors of many different families, mostly nobility, but even that of a few commoners. Everyone is cheering wildly for them. With a blare of a trumpet, the race starts and the horses dash to the city with supernatural speed. Go, go, go! Historical context. In modern times, the old surviving Paleio, the Paleio di Siena in Siena, is typically held in the circuit around the Piazza del Campo, the main town square in the city. However, before the 17th century, Siena's Paleios would not be run circuitously. Instead, they started at or outside the city gate and passed through the city before ending at the town square. That sounds like more fun than running a circuit. To the finish line. There's a thunderous sound in the air, thundering that comes not only from the galloping of swift horses approaching the finish line, but from the cheers and hollers of the excited crowd. Then we all see it. One horse passes the finish line. The winning horse belongs to one of the minor noble houses in Furstenberg. This will surely be a great day in their family's history. The jockey of the victorious steed approaches the officials who organized the Paleio to receive the Paleio banner as a sign of victory in this competition. A thundering sound fills the whole city as everyone applauds and shouts in celebration. The Paleio race comes to an end, but there is still more. Historical context. The winning jockeys of medieval and Renaissance Paleios were often paid for their services. Some were women or even children, the latter due to their small size. For instance, a Paleio in Siena held on August 15, 1581 was won by a 12-year-old shepherdess, Virginia Tassi. She was not only immortalized by poets as a female warrior of sorts, but because Siena was ruled by Florence at this time, she became a symbol of local pride and resistance to Florentine domination. Interesting. Probably meant she had a very short life being held up as something like that. A great banquet. At the conclusion of the race, there is pandemonium across the city, but the good kind, as everyone engages in revelry and feasting. Such is tradition once the Paleio is concluded during holidays like these. Local officials also take time to give charitable donations provided by Protector Donna di Sforza to the poor and needy. Dowries are also given to impoverished young women by lottery, and some prisoners have also been pardoned and released. Without a doubt, none shall forget the mercy and grace of God. Still, all in all, the atmosphere is vibrant and lively, and everyone is having a good time. Furstenberg sure knows how to throw a party. Historical context, as Paleos were often held on religious feast days, there were also an opportunity for the city and whoever organized the Paleio races to perform charitable acts. These, however, also allowed the local government to play a visible role in maintaining public order. For instance, providing dowries to young women would help them avoid becoming prostitutes due to desperation, and releasing prisoners would reduce overcrowding in prisons. There's always a reason. It's not just charity. It's not just charity. The Mercato. The holiday and the Paleio have come to a close, and as guests from far are starting to pack up, the local guilds and merchants have set up a great mercato, a public market to display their wares. This tradition of hosting such mercantile events is a great opportunity for people like me to go shopping for some trinkets to wind down after the excitement. Strange to think that after all the fun of the past few days, it's finally over. I don't have the money, so I'm going to skip on that. Don't really need the prestige. We actually have a good climb on it. Clan Bruja gained 87 renown. Basically, we just came here to burn off some stress, which is what we did. Alright, moving on. Where is Hunter Part 3, if it even shows up? I kind of want to have a conclusion to the Hunter. Here we go. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Average attendance at your court tonight, when suddenly, several torches come tumbling from nowhere in the middle of the room. barely manage to contain your terrified beast as cries of horror and frenzied vampires are heard all around you. As you attempt to flee the chaotic scene, a hooded figure blocks your way, seemingly unaware of the fire raging around you. Not saying a word, he starts closing in on you, a burning torch in each hand. The maddening zeal in his eyes leaves no doubt. Looks like the elusive lone wolf hunter found you before you found him. Stop him now. Prowess challenge. 60% chance you managed to overpower and capture him. 39% chance he did some damage, but you won. 0% chance of dying. Probably like to see. We got him. Barely. I gained the trait brutally mauled. Gained the trait scarred. And we imprisoned Carl Schrecht. Okay. And got 140 experience from feeding on my herd. So, let's go take a look at our new prisoner. Carl Schlecht. 41 prowess. 23. I want him. I want him now. Famous champion, aspiring blade master, quick. Hunter, callous, zealous, stubborn. 0 diplomacy, 23 martial, 19 stewardship, 13... He blows all my other ministers out of the friggin' water. You are working for me whether you want to or not. Now, I'm not going to embrace him. I'm going to ghoulify him. And make him an undying thrall. Could torture him also. I used 100 piety. I already lost my stress from the Paleio. Yeah, why not? He already hates me at a -100, so boom. Why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable. But not as unforgettable as the pain Carl Schrecht is soon to experience. It had to be done. Not really. Carl Schrecht becomes a lunatic. That pop up? No, he did not become a lunatic. Wounded, a brush with death. It seems the worst is past. My gaping wounds and broken bones have started to slowly knit themselves together. Just might make it through this. I lose the trait brutally mauled and gain the trait severely injured. Okay. Alright, now we're going to ghoulify your ass. We'll spend 250 of our piety. I'm an absolute bastard sinner. So, that's fine. We get a strong hook or a strong blood oath on Carl Schrecht. He joins our court. You lose. This is the trait I wanted, but I couldn't pick for myself. A turned hunter. Just for the roleplay. I wanted it, but I couldn't get it. Loses 200 opinion of me. That's fine. For 25 years. That's nothing for a vampire. Gains 60 stress. Gains the trait Ghoul, which will make him immortal. Prometheans don't like this, and it's a crime to me. Oh. And I'm still healing. Healing pretty quickly. I don't care, that's a crime to me. I want him. He is now our thrall. Let's just release you. You are now our thrall. And a very, very powerful champion. He is a very powerful champion. Let's give him a seat on the council. And you are taking over from this guy. You're 21 Marshal. And I didn't assign Elizabeth anywhere. I think I want to make her my chancellor. Yeah, 15 diplomacy. We'll make her our chancellor. Because I forgot to give her a job. We have full control, so we don't have to have you do that. Now I need a better steward and a better spy master. I'd say we're off to a good start, and looks like we have to lay low for a while. Get our masquerade back up. Wait, we're at war? We're at... Our Duchess is... Been at war for 3 months, I'm just noticing. Let's join her. Why did you not tell me you were at war? I would have joined you immediately. Can I... There we go. Let's come help you. You should have told us you were at war. I mean, you didn't need us. I mean, she has almost 1,000 troops. Oh, there's the enemy army. Let's go get them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna win this hands down. This was very one-sided. He actually has higher martial than me, doesn't he? He does have higher martial than me. Call Shrek, the vampire killer, has maimed the enemy commander, Herbert in battle. Nice. They have somebody. They got. It says 0 here, but they got somebody still left fighting. That was doing some damage. Give me a prisoner that I can sell, please. No prisoners. That sucks. The champion's got 44 kills. Carl Shrek got 20 of them, 11 each for Luca Vringen and Taxon Rutlingen. And nobody else came close. Their champions got 77 kills, but they had 6 of them. The 2 of them had 0 prowess. Pikeman killed 10, lost 14. Bowman killed 9 and lost 21. A little surprise there. Let's go help with this. Oh, the siege is already over, so we can't even help there. So let's just head home now. That's 100%. Another sheep joins my herd. Agnes, forget I was hunting you. And you have choleric blood. Beautiful. Just what I want to see. It's negligible that she has cholera. She has to be... over her domain limit. Now she's 4 of 3. She gave this one to somebody. Give me one of these counties, please. Or give this county to somebody else I can declare war on. I'm gonna need... Oh, my prestige is at negative 117? Ugh. It's not good. And do that again until August. benevolent grandpa, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Elizabeth, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you're even someone that I may one day be proud to call my friend. Dreamer Anastasia von Palma of Groningen. Your silver tongue is shining today. Nice. You're not worried anybody else is not telling me, are you? And she gave that barony to somebody else. Dreamer Elizabeth of Kempten, 51, 6th generation vampire. Luigi's region has changed. Senator Julia Anastasia is replaced by Duke Jürgen von Verden. And he's changed again, replaced by Duke... What the hell is going on? What in the world is going on? Is there anything I can really do right now? Should look at some of my court positions. Touchstones. What is this? Touchstones are a vampire's connection to the mortal world, representing a mindset in which they value themselves. Touchstone must be a single living human being. The touchstone might be a surviving partner or family member related to someone who the vampire killed in their early on life, or even just something they run into regularly. Some kindred, due to their disconnect from the mortal world, may have even picked a touchstone who doesn't know they exist, instead choosing to stalk and watch over the human to retain their connections to humanity. No cost, plus 1% piety, plus 5% money. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stress reduction. Hello. Is there anybody I can choose? Yeah, they're all terrible at it, but, I don't care about someone having a love affair. These guys are all terrible, but, these, I mean, plus 1 piety per. Well, I'm getting plus 1 piety from Gerlich, plus 1. Yeah, I mean, this is powerful. This is powerful. Why would I not use that? I should have looked at that sooner. Court position. Anybody in my court that can do it? No. Well, let's slow down the time there. Antiquarian, everybody sucks. Court tutor, everybody sucks. Seneschal, everybody sucks. Bodyguards, everybody sucks. Personal champion. Carl Schrecht, even though you hate me. Court chronicler. I don't need a court chronicler right now. And this is something I don't have to worry about until I become a duke or a king, as these are representatives of the other clans in my court. So I don't have to worry about that yet. Alright, we're still broke, but we're no longer losing money. Why are we at 0 money gain? What's going on? Hermann von Salza. The Grand Master of Teutonic Order has been a massive headache for the Knights in Germany since the start of his tenure. Even the Black Cross, the Order of German Cainite Knights, could not pierce the true fate sealed in this man. As such, and with his impressive talents as both a commander and a diplomat, Hermann has been able to curb most Cainite influence on his order. Something has changed recently, though, as Teutonic Knights have enacted a silent rebellion, pushing him to the sidelines as a mere figurehead. As old age catches up with him and his life's work crumbles, Hermann's faith is dwindling. This could be the best opportunity for some sweet, ironic revenge on this soldier of the church. Oh, he'd make a great steward. But I can't afford him. Better off without. Who got him? 7th generation Ventru. Of course the Ventru took him. Of course the Ventru took him. He would make it... All right, now I'm earning money again, earning prestige again, earning piety. Now I'm losing money again. What the hell is going on? Or is it because my men at arms are rebuilding? Yep, it's because my men at arms are rebuilding. At least the archers are. 282 experience from feeding on my herd. Okay. Almost to our first perk. Almost there. Baron Tasking has become your steward. He's used a strong hook on me. I mean, it's not like the steward I had didn't suck already, so... Okay, fine. I could not care less. I really couldn't. I mean, you're not any worse than the person I already had there. What is this? Held in Nottingham, travel time 5 months. Did I get there in time? It's in Nottingham. I have to leave within 4 months. Yes, let's do this. A lot of danger on the way. Okay, we're going to travel through Aachen on the way there. That's fine. We'll also travel through Lincoln. We'll hit Nottingham. Let's customize our route. Once we leave Nottingham, stop at Grimsby. Grimsby, we'll go to Cottingham. This is all lifestyle experience here, so I want to grab that up. That looks like it. Doesn't look like there's really any danger along the way. There's 8 locations of high danger. Well, ocean, yes. Higher experienced captains. I'll spend the 5 gold on that. That drops it to 2. 7 medium danger chances, but I'm willing to risk that. Let's go. But I think our travels will be for the next episode. I think we're going about almost an hour and a half now, so I think this is a good place to end this episode. So thank you for joining me on this first episode of a new series. If you were enjoying it, please don't forget to sink your fangs into that like button. Run your claws through that comment section. And anything you guys have to tell me about this game would be extremely helpful. And once again, I am not the best person at this game. But we're going to try our best and make it work. So, once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.